Hi, this is DOSBox Mom. Welcome back to Let's Play Curse of the Azure Bonds. Yeah, this temple that we're in is called the Shrine of Bane. We've just freed Dimswart from the cell directly to the south here. And we've been in the scrying room right behind us to the east. So now we're going to turn and go down the hall. And out this way. Actually, we don't need to go that way. There's a secret passage into the main chapel through this room, which might be a little bit safer. Okay, you've got to look for it. You find a secret door to the west. Okay, and then we go 2 steps and should be a trap door in the altar. Detect trap. To erase it detects a trap. What do? Let's try to disarm the trap. And we'll try to have Gimli disarm it. And he succeeded. Good for him. I think there would have been a gas trap if we'd failed. Okay, some platinum gems and jewelry. And I assume this is magical loot. Longsword, wand, and arrows. Let's share. And let's try to have one of the mages take that wand. Isn't going to be her. Okay. Somebody's going to have to drop something here. Maybe those darts. I'm going to assume those arrows are probably magical too. I'll see if my fighter thief has room for the arrows. And then, let's see. He probably could use the sword too if he can manage to pick it up. No. Okay. Okay, we'll have her try to pick up the sword. Yeah. Okay, how about him? What kind of crap do they all have that they don't have room? Okay. Oh. The crap from that random patrol. I'll have him drop that. I don't think he's going to need that. Okay, we'll have him pick up the sword for now. Now, we need to find a way out. I don't think the way Olive Rustkettle brought us in is going to work. A hooded woman suddenly appears and says, "Follow me. I can get you out of here. You're trapped here. My master can help you." Do you follow? Well, I don't trust her, but I don't think we have a choice. A strange shimmer surrounds you. The room around you begins to fade. Just before it does, a band of clerics burst into the room led by Fzoul Chembryl. He yells, "Woman, you go too far." Notice he's got the wrong two in there. As the room fades away, he turns and rushes out of the room. You are led along a dark corridor. Oh, great. You see before you Dexam the Beholder. The hooded woman walks to a milling group of armored minotaurs. They immediately snap to attention. Dexam speaks, and you record his entry as Journal Entry 30, which we are flipping to now. So, these are Fzoul's little secret. Very interesting. As a representative of the true priest of Bane, I shall deliver you to Mulemaster and to the Grand Imperceptor. Once in Mulemaster, I will examine these bonds in my laboratory, to your extreme discomfort, I'm afraid. But you may be comforted that during the final procedure, the one that will result in your death, the pain will not go on for more than 3 weeks. Once I've uncovered the secret of these bonds, the Imperceptor will be most angry with his dear little Fzoul, and we may finally rid ourselves of this heretic and his precious mages. Sounds like the clerics and mages in Zendelkeep don't quite get along. Jim Swart the sage whispers, "Look on the altar! That's the amulet of Lathander!" Okay. Parley. Before you can act, an impressive man, backed by troops, priests, and magicians, rushes into the room, and his statement is in Journal Entry 7. I'm Fzoul Chembryl, High Lord of the Dark Shrine. My precious mages, as you call them, have allowed me to follow your minion. Dexam, you overstep your authority. My mark's on these people, and the Imperceptor will know of my work in due time. It is I who work for the greater glory of Bane. The powers granted us by Bane, combined with the powers secular magic uses, will bring about a Baneite hegemony in the realms, and these bonded tools are central to the consolidation of our power. With them I hope to be able to control and avoid the traps set magical items by the lawful and the good. The bonded ones are under my control and authority, and will remain so for as long as I live. Dexam roars, "Then die, heretic!" and blasts Fzoul into a heap of ash. You feel the bonds in your arms start to writhe. The bond of Fzoul fades. Woohoo! One more bond down. Now that the bond's gone, they're of no use to me. Kill them! Dexam turns to the altar and starts to leave. You notice the amulet rising to meet him. As Dexam leaves, his forces and the remaining troops, you are attacked by a band of minotaurs and priests. Okay, big battle up. And of course, I didn't bother to cast any protective spells, so let's see what we're up against here. Okay, 3 minotaurs and a... That's it? Okay. That's not really that bad. Okay, let's... No. Okay, no. I'm not trying to do that. Okay. Now, clerics do not have globes of vulnerability available to them. So if we just damage them each round, they can't cast their own spells. Okay. I'll just keep casting magic missiles on them. Okay, and I'll have her cast a silence 15-foot radius on that cleric. Okay. And the Minotaurs are blocking his approach to the party, so he won't be able to silence our spellcasters. Okay. Oh. Let's do another magic missile. And one more magic missile should finish that cleric off easily. Of course, I suppose stinking clouds might have helped too. But I think I can take these guys without, hopefully, if I don't keep missing. She might have enough stinking clouds members. I think like half a dozen. Oh yeah, stinking cloud works just fine on them. And I think I can have him take out that other Minotaur that's paralyzed with an arrow. Okay, well. Oh, what's he got in his other hand? Well, we certainly don't need that wand of defoliation anymore. Come on. There we go. Wand of Magic Missiles doesn't do very much, but it works on most critters. And that takes out the last of them. Okay, we're done with that battle. And our paladin can heal. And let's see what loot's there. Little bit of gear from the and some quarrels. Okay, hang on. Don't really need those quarrels anyway. I think the plate mail and battle axes are what the Minotaurs were carrying. Don't know if we can pick up, if we have room to pick up any of this stuff or not. Are you kidding? This is probably not terribly important magical gear. Okay, well, we'll finish picking up the stuff and try to make our way out of here next time. See you then.